And that's what gives me more confidence in myself, and that combined with the prayer I have to see and love as the Lord sees and loves me, and all the reading I do, and the good spiritual directors I talk to, and the good priests I talk to, and the good books I read, and the good Christians I meet, more and more it reinforces that, you know, you can pat yourself on the shoulder. Humility is not just saying, oh, I'm all bad, because humility is seeing the good with the bad. It's seeing things as they are. And as much as I've been on this journey and done a lot of horrible things that I regret, and fallen into things that I hate and I wish never happened, not only have I learned from those, but I've also done a lot of good outside of those things, or even in spite of those things, where it's like, man, I might mess this up today, but I'm gonna do the best I can with it, and I'm doing the best I can with this, and it's actually going pretty good. And that takes maybe years to get to do something well. And for me, I felt like throughout all this time, it's gotten so hard for me to do things, seemingly simple things, and they get easier with certain seasons of life the more I am able to do them consistently, because like any habit, it becomes easier, more enjoyable even to do, more natural to do. But yeah, it's probably one of the most special parts of my life, that I've persevered so much. And like, oh man, so much temptation to just totally give up, like especially because of the shame I've had and have for the things I've done. And the Lord doesn't want us to be shameful. He does want us to be like, to have a sense of shame, maybe, of like, this isn't right and so forth. But he doesn't want us to be filled with shame, because that kind of goes with despair. And there's a fine distinction I'm making here. I mean, like the fallen version of shame, like the one that's not coming from the Lord, because the Lord isn't discouraged by us, but we're often discouraged by ourselves, and that often goes with a deep sense of shame. But that shame is also, in the redeemed way, it's also a sense of like, this is wrong. And it's not so much shame at that point. I'm trying to distinguish it colloquially, like how we use it in our language when we say shame. But there's that conscience in our heart going like, this is wrong. I feel bad about this. Like, I shouldn't have done this. Like, all of that can actually lead us to a great conversion and so forth. And